to take you through how you can use the RazorpayX vendor payments app and the Zohobooks accounting integration to make your life much easier. So as you would see that this is your RazorpayX dashboard. Let me just load it up for you. Great. Now within the RazorpayX app, you would have the vendor payments app. Now vendor payments app is where your accounting integration would work. Uh, a slight heads up, it does not work with payouts, it does not work with tax payment. It currently works only with the vendor payments app. You can start your integration by either clicking here, this accounting integration button, or clicking here, get started. If I click over here at my accounting integration, you would see Zohobooks. Just select this. uh, Now this is a really important step. Please see what is the domain of your Zohobooks, whether it is for my case, in my case it's .in, this one. If you see, in your case it might be .com. Just select either of the two, which is based on your convenience and your particular setting. So I'll just proceed with .in, and I'll connect. And because I'm already logged in, it will ask me to accept in terms of the condition. If you are not logged into Zohobooks, for example, because I'm already logged into Zohobooks, so I'm seeing this option. But if you're not logged into Zohobooks, you would need to first log in, and then you would see this button, right? Just accept. And yeah, so at this step one, you need to be very careful, right? So for example, in Zoho Books over here, I've got a bunch of organizations, right? It's all of these, but I want to integrate with this organization, SOMM, right? I would need to just select this SOM, right? And automatically RazorpayX will bring in the GSTIN of SOM from Zohobooks. Now, one heads up: if you do not have a GSTIN number, you will not be able to do this integration, because a lot of the GST percentages and GST amounts will not be able to sync back. So this right now is open only to companies with a GSTIN number, right? Now, if you look at it here, if you have, for example, on RazorpayX, a virtual account or a current account, we would populate them over here. So if you have both a virtual account or current account, you can we'll populate them here. On the right hand side though, if you look at my banking ledgers in Zohobooks, I've got these two banking ledgers, right? This one and this one. Now I want to integrate with only one of them, right? So what you need to do is that you need to map your bank account on RazorpayX to the bank account ledger in Zohobooks, right? So this is my bank account ledger in Zohobooks. I'm going to map it to that, right? And that's it, you're done. Now, very important part of this is that if you now go to the settings, right, my account and settings over here with integrations, go to edit configuration. Now you have two options over here. You can either sync a bill on receipt, or you can sync the bill on payment. Now, syncing on receipt would mean that anytime you are able to source an invoice or a bill into RazorpayX, we would automatically create that bill in Zohobooks, right? And sync on payment would mean that whenever you make a payment, it is only then that we first create a bill and then create a payment against it, and then do the reconciliation in the bank account ledger, right? So based on your requirement, select one of these two, right? So for me, it is important that whenever I import a bill into RazorpayX, it is automatically created in Zohobooks, so that my books of accounts are correct, right? So I select option number one, sync on receipt, right? Sync when you add invoices on RazorpayX. Apply the change, and that's it. My vendor payments integration with Zohobooks is now ready to use. In the next video, we'll take you through how you can basically go ahead and create an invoice here in RazorpayX and sync it to Zohobooks.